What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of Why Do Narcissists? This is the series where I answer questions straight from my YouTube comment section, from survivors, from victims, from other narcissists, and just give them the perspective of a diagnosed narcissist. Today's question is, can you please do a video about this? Why does a narcissist tear you down emotionally in like a 5-minute period? Then talks to you like nothing ever happened. This is happening to many of us, but we don't understand it. Thank you, love your platform. Why do narcissists tear you down emotionally, berate you, go off on you, try their damn hardest to break you down and to suck you dry, to make you feel like you are lower than the scum of the earth, to make you feel like to devalue you, to take away, to strip you of your worth, to damn near strip you of your value and things of that nature. Why do they do this, Lee? First of all, narcissistic people rage out on you. Narcissistic rage is a real thing. Toxic rage is a real thing, y'all. It just is. When I have been raging, I'll just be real. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm honest in all my videos, but when I'm raging, it's that I can't control what I'm saying. It's like I'm still present. Look, I'm still present. I'm still there. I can still see, but it's like I'm on autopilot. It's like something else takes over me. No, it's not a spirit. No, it's not Jezebel. No, it's not Satan. No, it's not Beelzebub. Whatever you want to call it. The narcissistic part of me, which is not a demon, takes over, and it's like a shield. It goes up, and I don't log out. I'm still there. I'm still conscious, but I'm saying horrible stuff. I'm doing horrible stuff. I can't help it. It just comes out. This is not me making an excuse for anything a narcissist person have ever done to you. That's horrible. The stuff that they say, the stuff that we say, it's horrible. The stuff that they do is absolutely wretched. It's horrible. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just giving a reason behind it. I can't control it. So when it comes out, it comes out. So when it comes out, when I say it, when I've done it, when I've expelled it from my mouth, I'm like, damn, I said that. I can't believe sometimes I can't even believe I said it. I'm like, wow, I said it. But I store everything. Most narcissists that you deal with have memories like elephants. They store all the stuff that they can use against you later on. Stuff that they know you're insecure about. Stuff that they know will hurt your feelings. Stuff that they know that your trauma. They do all this stuff. They'll harbor all this stuff in, and it just comes out like a damn, like the cork pops, like like a bottle of champagne when you shake it up, but boop. That's how the rage is. You shake it up, boop. You can't control how much. You can't control how much champagne comes out the top. Once the cork pops, the champagne is going to shoot and spray everywhere. That's kind of like narcissistic rage. Once that cork pops, you don't know how much is coming out. You don't know what's coming out. You know what I mean? But it's going to come out. So, but once we put the cork back in there, like once the narcissistic part, once the rage wears off, that narcissistic person is embarrassed. A lot of them are absolutely ashamed of what they've done to you, of what they said to you. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of denial that goes on there. And again, because they can't control, some of them can't control what they said to you, they don't take accountability for it. I can't control that. I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. You took it that way. They'll say things like that and pretend like nothing happened because they're embarrassed. A narcissistic person will absolutely pretend like nothing happened after they yelled and screamed and berated you. Sometimes this is horrible again, y'all. Sometimes they'll take it to the next level and put their hands on you. But then they'll pretend like nothing happened, like nothing ever happened. Like you made that up, right? You manufactured whatever happened. You manufactured it. Whatever has went on, you did this. Whatever has happened, you made something. You made this up and you made it happen. Like nobody else has done this to you. You did it. It's your fault. So they either pretend like nothing happened because they're absolutely embarrassed and ashamed of what they said and what they've done. Because sometimes they'll go straight from raging and berating you straight into the silent treatment and stonewalling you and ghosting you and pretending you don't exist. Sometimes they'll go right from that high, that rage high, to a silent treatment low, to a stonewall and pretending you don't exist low, to a leaving the house low. But sometimes, again, instead of trying to run from it, they'll just rather pretend like nothing happened because they're embarrassed. And then you, the person who's dealing with it, you are in shock. You don't know what the hell happened. You're like, what in the hell? Because sometimes the rage is triggered by something very small. It's like when you the rage is triggered by something small, like when you put like a Pop Rock or a Mentos in a Coca-Cola bottle. It's like that Mentos is this big, but you put it in a 2-liter Coke and shake it up, you get a huge explosion. You're like, what the hell? I just put a Mentos in there. Why is it so big? What's this chain reaction? What's this chemical reaction? What made this bomb blow up so much? You know what I mean? An atom bomb is a pretty big bomb, but it causes a massive explosion. It does massive damage. And just like narcissistic rage, it has residual effects as well. The radiation and stuff from an atomic bomb, from a nuclear weapon, it has fallout. And there's look, when a narcissistic rage goes off, like a nuclear weapon, there's narcissistic rage fallout. You know what I mean? The fallout is they said some horrible stuff to you. They did some horrible stuff to you. But sometimes they don't want to leave the relationship. They want to stay there. So they'll pretend like nothing happened, or they'll blame you. You know what I mean? They'll pretend like nothing happened. And sometimes when you are dealing with them, you are such in shock that you pretend like nothing happened either. But you know it happened. You sit right there in the moment. That narcissistic person knows it happened. Sometimes they can lie and say they blacked out. I mean, can they black out? Yeah. If they black out, if they say they blacked out and you believe them, you might want to leave. This is me just like, you might want to leave their relationship, because if they black out and do all this stuff to you, what if they black out and pull out a knife? You know what I mean? They black out and go get go into the bed and get the pew pew. What happens then? What happens then? But I love them, Lee. Well, I want to love them through this. Okay, you're gonna love them right to heaven. You can love them right to heaven. But just say they are actually having blackouts. You're gonna love them right to heaven. They're gonna send you there. You know what I'm saying? This is not me trying to be funny. I say it like that to avoid like guideline strikes and stuff like that. But I want y'all to take me seriously, because this is extreme. Some of these people are extremely dangerous. Some of them pretend like nothing happened. But this is also a crux of it as well. Like, some of them will absolutely pretend like nothing happened. But if you bring it up, you just you threw another Mentos in there. You throw another Mentos in there. If you bring it up like, no, we're gonna start and pretend like nothing happened. Boom, you just cause another explosion. But if you've been with them for an extended period of time, you understand. You know what's going to happen. You know to not throw that other Mentos in there, because you know you're going to cause another chain reaction. You can cause another blow up, and it's going to go crazy. It's going to be just, the fallout is going to happen again. But the fallout from a narcissistic rage is typically you walking on more eggshells. You trying to avoid another rage incident, so you pretend like nothing happened as well, or you get silent, or you get timid, or you get scared. You get scared to speak your voice. You get scared to speak your mind because you don't know it. Or you have an idea of what's going to happen because it just happened. You know what I mean? But a lot of times they go silent. They pretend like nothing happened because they're embarrassed of it. And they want to avoid it, So you have to empower yourself to make decisions that are conducive for a good future for you. I love them. I want to leave. Okay, yeah. I don't tell everybody to leave. You handle what you want to handle. This is your life. You live the life the way you want to live it. You absolutely can. You have to empower yourself to live the life that you want to live, because if you don't do it, then you don't get one life to live. And when you on your deathbed, you can be like, I should have left this relationship 40 years ago. And flatline. Don't waste your life on somebody that's not worth it, y'all. That's just me being realistic. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this series, y'all. I just literally, y'all, I just read this question. I read half the question. I'm gonna do a video on it. I read this question straight from the comment section of my last Why Do Narcissists video. So if you want to answer a question, I will look through there. If I see one, I'll answer it, y'all. I'm try to keep this series going because I like doing it. But if you have another question, leave it in the comment section. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. But this is how I'm gonna test it right here. You have to leave like a Christmas tree emoji behind it to let me know you watched the whole video. That's what I'll consider. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Or fire hydrant. Leave a Christmas tree or fire hydrant. It's just funny. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.